Hi dear students, in this class we are going to discuss about how to remember the domain and range of the trigonometric function and inverse trigonometric function, and what is the relation between trigonometric and inverse trigonometric, and how to write the formula. So now we know that already the trigonometric functions are sin x, cosine x, it means cos x, tan x and cot x, and sec x and cosecant x. You have to remember like this, then only it will be easy for you. And domain of sin x, it is defined for all the real number, and range of tan x and cot x are what are defined everywhere. It means defined means the graph of sin x is like this, defined everywhere. The graph of cos x is like this, it means it is defined everywhere. It means whatever the value are there, defined. And now the range of tan x is real number and real number. And now the domain of sec x and cosec x. And what about the range of sin x? Minus 1 to 1, minus 1 to 1. These are what the range of sin and cos. And tan x is not defined at 90. It means not defined at odd multiple of 90. Is called, the tan x domain. And what about cot x? It is not defined at 5, is called what? Cortex, the domain of r minus n pi. Then what is the domain of sec x? R minus 2n plus 1 pi by 2. It is also not defined at 90, is multiple of 90. And cosec x is same as cot x, then r minus n pi. This is what a method. Here n is what? N is integer. And the range means it is defined everywhere, but not between minus 1 to 1. But not between minus 1 to 1. This is what a domain and range of a trigonometric function. And the same thing here, you can remember it. Whatever the values are there, here r, and minus 1. These are what are same. And now again you can remember that r minus 2n plus 1, r minus 2n plus 1, and r minus 1 minus 1. And here also same. It means the total thing in this one defined as sina, cosa, tana, cota. The range are same. And the domain of tana, secca are same. Cota, cosec are same. Like this you have to remember. Then only you can remember it very easily day by day with the graph also. Okay, in the next class we can discuss the graph also. And now take the next one, that is inverse trigonometric function. Sin inverse x, cos inverse x, tan inverse x, and cot inverse x, and sec inverse x, and cosecant inverse x. Here already the inverse trigonometric functions are there, the domain and range. Here the domain, and this is what a range. I hope you can, it is there in the NCERT book. Don't worry about that. Whatever the range of a normal trigonometry functions are there, that all thing you have to write in the domain of a inverse. That is minus 1 to 1, minus 1 to 1, and here real number, here real number minus 1 to 1, real number minus 1 to 1. The thing you have written here, that only you have to write there, where in the inverse trigonometric function the same thing you have to write here. And the range, it follows by the graph. Okay, we'll discuss that graph also. And the main thing, the sine inverse x minus 1 to 1, and the output is nothing but the output for the sine inverse x is closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, closed interval 0 to 5. The same thing for tan also, that is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. These are same. And also the cot inverse is same as sec inverse 0 to 5. These two are same. And sec inverse, it is defined everywhere but not at a pi by 2. It means their value is what? 0 to 5 the values existed, but not you will get a pi by 2, because you are not substituting the pi by 2, then you will not get a pi by 2. And same thing cosec inverse also same, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. In this interval you will not get a 0. These two are different. I hope it is very easiest to remember domain and range. And in the next class we'll discuss the graph of a trigonometry and inverse trigonometry, how the graph will be transformed sine to sine inverse. Okay, then the domain of a sine x and the range of a sine x. The range of a sine x is nothing but the domain of the sine inverse x, ulta falta. Okay, I hope it is clear. Thank you. Bye.